Dummy.
Look at me. Look at us. Y'all ain't never seen an orange light have it. Yeah.
Put a little orange on you.
I know on audio, y'all probably don't know what we talking about just yet.
Tropicana.
So that means go click on the YouTube. Sorry, bastards. I ain't mean to cuss. Give me one of them.
In the first 3 seconds.
Dummy.
Give me one of them.
What the hell is a blue?
You know how. No, man. I'm talking about over my cuss word, man. I don't want Hootie logic. Hootie ain't been logicking lately, actually, when you think about it.
Yes, yeah.
It's been a long time since. I'm talking about since he had the Hootie logic that act. Well, it ain't never really made sense, though, have it?
No.
Yeah.
Dummy.
We back, man. 2-man show, man. Live from Uptown, man.
Niggas got, can't tighten up a battery cable and a nigga's tummy's hurt. I'm
telling you. Yeah, guys. Hootie's under the weather and Todd can't crank up his car. He need to pull like Kevin Gates. All you gotta do what Kevin Gates say he did.
You don't. I put my hands on the battery. I got this little thing that I do. I told her, give me the keys. I jumped in there and cranked the car. She said, you my angel. I say, speak nothing of this.
You know a nigga full of shit when he say speak nothing of this.
Hey, don't listen to Kevin Gates. Y'all non-car people out there. He gonna have y'all ass electrocuted.
Dad's got the vibe off again. Put the goddamn.
Dummy.
You like dancing with them people who can't dance, for real?
I can't dance.
I can tell, nigga, the rhythm all the way off. But here we go. You tuning in to the Dummies podcast. I'm Stop.
I'm Joe.
And we back like we never left, because like we say every week, we never leave. It's episode 242. Yes, 242 consistent episodes from the consistent group. 2 men down, but 2 man here. 2-man show. Show must go on. Yeah, Sunday, man, feeling good, man, in this thing, man. We in Uptown, man, got a little orange light on it. Cheeto, you gonna really like this, man, when you get a little vibe of it, I think. I don't know. We don't know how it's gonna look. We kind of experimenting a little bit, just playing around, man. It's a beautiful Sunday for experimentation. Man, back in this thing, man. I don't know, shit.
I don't know.
You came back to me so fast. I ain't know how to. That shit just said, I'm Joe. Damn, shit is back.
Yeah. We playing one-on-one. Shit, ain't no.
I'm telling you, that was quick. But nah, man, Sunday, man. Y'all know what we do on Sunday, man. Sunday fun day. The pod lights are on. Feeling great in this thing, man. Shit, let's get to it. Where you at with it, Joe?
Man, I came here ready to argue. I got on deodorant this week. So
just in case it got too hot.
Yeah, I was just ready. Because last week, I ain't even want to raise my voice. You know what I'm saying? Might have start getting a little bad in here. But
what was last week?
I ain't having no deodorant.
Oh.
I didn't even want to talk loud. Yeah.
Dummy.
I was trying to save all my energy. But cool week. Ain't do nothing but work. Getting ready for my trip Tuesday. So kind of excited about that.
You gonna miss the game Saturday? You gonna be gone. Okay.
I'm gonna be gone. Oh yeah, you can have my ticket. I don't know why I ain't said that earlier. But you can have my ticket. But yeah, that's like it.
Having season tickets don't seem fun when the team don't seem so great. I'm gonna go.
Oh, this team ass.
I'm gonna go, but it just seemed real sad right now.
Man, I tried to. People got mad at me on Facebook. I gave my predictions, and it seemed like all of them is shaping out.
There's definitely a change in the guard on the football side. We'll get to that in sports, but it's definitely some different shit going on right now, and which makes for good football, actually.
You get tired of the same teams winning all the time. And I want my team to win all the time, but I don't want somebody else's team to be winning all the time.
Yeah.
We finna find out these real fans.
Yeah. That's it for your week?
Hang on.
Nigga forgot what else he was doing that week, didn't he?
Yep, that's it for my week.
Nigga, tell me. Ask me.
I don't like this. I don't like this.
Nigga, that's what you supposed to do. Shit, what about you, Todd? Nigga, you didn't. Shit, kick it. Swing it.
And I do swing it
and
to you.
And you swing it to me.
What about you, Stop?
Thank you. That felt normal. See, we got to stay normal. Yeah, he
Yeah.
act like he didn't know how to do it. Nah, man, dope week. Nigga, you better get it right. You know them two sick niggas gonna judge the fuck out you this week. Us.
If they can make it here. Or get off the toilet.
Or listen. What Todd said this week? Oh man, y'all seen? Did you nigga? We talked about that 5 days ago on the podcast. What the fuck he brought up? I don't know what it was.
I don't know what it was, but it was like, yeah, we did.
Cool week. Like you said, I ain't do much but work this week. That was really it. Shit, that's all I've been doing most of these weeks. Watched a lot of football yesterday. Felt good to just kick back. I was at work still watching football, but a lot of dope games on, man. Anytime the first beginning of the season be here, I just really enjoy it because it's just something about a Saturday, man, with football makes just everything right.
And man, we're starting off like with the noon game, with the 11 o'clock game for us. That's so dope. So you go right in from game day till being a good game. They had Colorado. Now, most of those games, though, those 11 o'clock games don't be that good.
Yeah, sometimes the Big Ten will give you a good game right there at that 11 o'clock.
But this one was fire.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that a little later, though.
So, yeah, but a dope week, man.
And now it's football Sunday. So football is back, baby, all the way.
I love football Sunday. That shit good nap medicine. I can't really NFL, like you said something in the group. I forgot what the fuck you said, but football don't get good till
it get cold.
Yeah. For NFL, football don't get good till it get cold. When they cause like other than that, like shit, I be turning that shit on and it be good for sleep.
But I ain't gonna lie, that Auburn game watched me. I woke up, I had to check my
Man,
phone.
they play late.
I was like,
I ain't even realize they played that late. So I was leaving work. You know, I left kind of late. I was leaving like 10:30. And he was like, man, I'm trying to find the Auburn game. I was like, Auburn? He was like 10-15. He was like, I was like, what quarter? He was like, first. I was like, first? I was like, they got to be playing some of the, he said, Cali. I was like, okay.
And that's so crazy because we were just arguing about that. East Coast and Central team.
I told y'all.
Is not going to watch that shit.
I told y'all. I just tried to, nigga, it's football. I was like, nigga, I don't know about y'all, but I've been doing that for a few years. Like every time I watch football literally all day on Saturdays. And by the time it get to them night games, man, it'd be a struggle because you've been drinking all day. You can probably ate. You done chill. Like, nigga, by the time them 11 o'clock games come on, you going to sleep. That's why the Pac-12 was the way they are.
Man, I was in that bitch like a little kid. It was like, I ain't finna let stock be right. Fuck that shit. I'm gonna stay up. I don't know if I made it to halftime.
Hey, I'm telling y'all, man, them games brutal, dog. Them games is really for them. But that go to the point of the problem with the Pac-12. That was the problem. Like they couldn't get anybody to. And then if they try to take them early games to get the East Coast and the rest of the country to get on, they side. Yeah. So like they was in a real bad spot, man. But they playing some good football because that Oregon the Oregon Auburn game was not Oregon Auburn and Cal game actually ended up being a pretty good game.
But the thing about that Auburn game, they don't really have any stars.
Nah, nothing. I mean, it wasn't nothing fancy to watch. Like,
yeah, so
you didn't know none of the players.
That might have had something to do with it.
Yeah, you definitely. That definitely felt like a little pop ball game. For sure.
Damn, Auburn got to put on for the state. Yeah, that's crazy. we in a bad spot.
I was looking at you ever be on social media and you see a chick be like, man, oh, happy birthday to my twin. This is my twin. And then you look. Oh,
and they don't look nothing alike.
That can't be your twin.
Yeah, that ain't your twin. And when she, it be even funnier when she the uglier one.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like the one who posted be, happy birthday to my twin. It's my twin birthday.
No. And she probably offended.
You click on twin. Okay, but nigga, you don't look like twin.
Y'all be probably about the same color. That be it.
Boy, y'all stupid. We finna get in trouble for that. I don't give a fuck. I was talking to Jack this week. Fuck you, Jack. You ever like he had called me and I was working. And I don't know, this shit might be it was funny how he said it. But I'm typing nigga like, he in the middle of a store telling a long, deep story. Nigga just stopped and said, damn, nigga, you know how to type? I'm like, what the fuck? You know how you get on the phone and nigga, you ain't used to, like, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, big type. And nigga said, damn, nigga, you know how to type? I like, Jack, man, come on, focus, man. Finish your story. But it'd be funny when you see a nigga got a skill set that you didn't really think a nigga would have. It kind of throw you off a little bit. So I felt Jack on that.
But I thought everybody could type at this age.
Man, I didn't seen some people still.
Oh, that one hand shit, that's crazy.
The one fingers.
Yeah.
The 2 fingers.
The fingers. You type with 2 fingers? Oh, I was
I was
gonna
finna
say,
say,
I'm
how
about to
you
say,
do that?
Dez. I know G-Boss know how to type. Hey, I know you had Melvis Beacon on your goddamn computer.
Goddamn 81, goddamn.
That shit
Nah, I
right.
just remember from taking keyboard in high school.
And then working where we work at, the more you type,
The more you good at it,
'cause
yeah.
I always was a good type or fast type, but I got extra fast from work.
Yeah, because
Because you're doing it
it's
every day.
repetitive,
So
yeah.
I know every key goddamn where every damn thing at.
You had to send a long email. You'd be there fucked up, goddamn, doing that little one finger shit.
Man, every time I see somebody do that shit, and I've seen young people do that. Like, it ain't even my mom and them. I done seen young people just do. I'm like, man, what the fuck wrong with you and your finger?
You think that go away like cursive? Because you could just speak? Technology gonna probably get away with typing.
It could, but thus far, like, I ain't seen nothing or no programs. Usually the private sector is the people who do it. I haven't seen any programs that's taking that away.
Well,
Everybody still got computers and laptops.
Yeah, but like even like Google Assistant, like they have voice demands. You can search stuff on your
Right, but
on your TV and stuff. It's gonna keep going.
yeah, but I guess what I was saying is, like, sure, maybe eventually, but I don't know if that one gonna be no time soon, just because we all still typing in some form or fashion.
Watch the Mac in 2-3 years.
The who?
The Mac.
The nigga said the MEAC got to do. Watch the meat.
Dummy.
Watch the meat.
Do y'all still type each letter on your phone?
I still do. I did that little.
I can never do that little swirl stuff. I'm sorry.
I tried it, and it's crazy because sometimes I know it ain't what I spelt, and that shit kind of eerie because, like, it knew what I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? Say.
Yeah, I just don't like it.
I done tried it. It is quick, but man, I'm really fast at typing, so it don't really save me time, to be honest with you.
I just want my phone to stop saying duck.
Man, I need to figure out, and somebody got to help me. I got to figure out how to turn whatchamadu it off, because she just be listening, and every time I say something, she be like, huh?
Siri
Like-
just,
Yeah, like, fuck is you on for?
Nah, I be using Siri more now. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you driving or something, hey, call him Mastaki.
Nah, nigga, she don't even say my name like that. I know you lying.
Mistake. It's something weird,
Yeah,
but she know what I'm saying.
Apple be tripping too, because every time I try to say good, it put hood.
Yeah.
You might use hood too much.
See?
I don't never use hood.
See, that's what's
I never use hood.
that's what's wrong with me. When I be trying to send y'all the messages and stuff, it ain't that my text off. It's just
yes,
no,
it is.
man. Apple be changing my
No.
shit. Yes, it do.
No.
Yes, it do. Apple changes my text messages around.
Y'all seen that band shit that Apple did? They just lost goddamn 20, what it is, 20 billion in one night, goddamn?
Huh?
Yeah, they lost 20 billion in 2 days. They banned some shit in China.
And they lost 20, like they lost share, like stock. They didn't lose actual money, right?
Not yet. Stop.
Like they evaluation or something went down.
Yeah.
But yeah, cause you know how many people live in China?
Yeah, all of them.
Shit, fuck,
200,
half the world, goddamn.
Shit, 200 and
What? Hold on. What did it say? Apple lost 200 billion in 2 days after reports of iPhone banned in China. Who banned it? China did. China bans use of iPhones by government officials.
That's crazy.
they lost 200 billion. I'm talking about 20.
I mean, I can see that because I mean, whether we don't get deep into politics here with a lot of reasons, but it's a lot of little stuff going on, man. Between U.S. and China, they kind of playing chess with each other right now. Like one do something, the other one do something. They was always mad that the technology that the U.S. wouldn't let get in there. So I can see that being a thing. And it's a lot of people in that market, and they've been developing their own kind of version of it. So.
But for the government to ban it, that might be a safety issue, though.
Yeah. And I mean, this might come off as arrogant, so I don't mean to be arrogant or offensive, but you do seem like culture-wise, like us being a free culture, a free society, like it usually just, to me, it seems and it appears that it trickles around. Like we have a lot of influence. Whether that's rap,
Oh, yeah,
that's
yeah.
like what we get. Like we have a lot of influence on the world. Period.
What
So
they call it Western influence.
Yeah.
Western influence.
I'm not saying all parts of it is great or things like that, but some of the things that we're able to do, the freedoms that we're able to have, the luxuries that we're able to have, like sometimes these countries that's kind of repressive, like, you know, people end up kind of gravitating towards us.
And China big on blocking a lot of that stuff.
Right.
So, you know, our ways don't really interfere with them like that.
Yeah, but you know, just like it, that's what make it sometimes I think backfire, because when they do get a glimpse of it, or they find it on the dark web, or they find,
Oh,
because
yeah.
it's a way to find
It's
it.
a way to find
they
it.
start realizing, like, man, wait a minute. Because a lot of that, like anything we've ever seen with repressive regimes and places, like people don't, after a while, people be wanting their freedom.
Yeah, because it's the information age. They gon' find it. And then I'm like, what the fuck? Everybody else ain't on the same shit. Kind of like when I was in school, I thought everybody wore uniforms.
Yeah.
What you mean y'all ain't wear uniforms?
Hey,
I would have revolted.
but you know what? I say this all the time on here.
After a while, that
I like uniform
Yeah,
because
me
it
too.
it allowed me to be able to have my fresh shit for the weekend. Because you ain't, man, in high school you ain't have but so many outfits.
you ain't have, but
That nigga,
the only thing was
nigga had a
the-
red Echo shirt, but I
Right.
probably used it every 5 events.
But the only thing that messed you up though was when you came to college. You ain't have no goddamn clothes. You got about 4 outfits.
I went crazy buying all them Dream sweatpants.
Oh yeah,
The sweatpants short.
Oh, yeah, that was
them
about $20.
Yeah, I paired them with Bo Jacksons and J's my first few weeks up this
Man, we
bitch.
used to say them city school kids always get the J. Every weekend they get the new J.
Speaking of Apple and technology, I don't know if y'all saw, but Tesla, they announced this week they reduced the prices of the Model X and S significantly. One went down 30,000 and the other one 41,000 to try to help people qualify for the tax credits on the cars because the way they had them priced, they were too high. I went to go look because I was excited. I told you I thought about getting a Tesla, and I still thought about it. I just felt like a lot of the kinks got to work out. But man, on that X, man, that shit was still like 89,000 or 70.
That's why I was gonna ask you, did they drop down to 30 or they took 30 off?
No, they took 30 off, but I was like, oh shit, I'm finna try to get one now. Look, I said, oh nah, it's cool. Shit. Yeah, it's 76 and 81,000. That's still the shit. No.
I wish I would have got one when they first kind of came out because they don't do nothing but update them. But they was very reasonable when they first came out. But
I thought they always started off them models. The X's and the S always started up kind of high. Now you can get a used one, like those brand new now. So you can get like a used one, maybe 2-3 years old. You can probably start getting it a little bit more reasonable. But I just was always scared of the electric cars right now, just because they new.
yeah, but I think they done worked it out, and everybody going to them. It ain't just Tesla. Like every car company got a version of a Tesla,
Man, this motherfucker
or at least a self-driving version
shit.
of some car.
Yeah.
shit right here, boy.
That's because like Ford, Chevy, everybody getting it. Benz, BMW, they all dropping some really nice long range electric cars.
And I was saying, I think Volkswagen just dropped the new hybrid. It looked kind of cool.
You know what's gonna throw me out if you don't get that shit at home, the little thing to charge.
supercharger, yeah.
Like just imagine, like you know how you wake up in the morning and you running late.
Oh, you gonna
And
be
you're like,
fucked
damn,
up.
I gotta go get gas, and you go run and go grab some gas real quick. Cause sometimes they charge. I know that shit could take at least 20 to 30 minutes sometimes.
Yeah, but what they said, they gonna make gas stations where it's just like a oil change. Take out the battery, put one in, you out in 5 minutes. That's how long it takes
Like
to
they
fill
gonna
up
put
your
a
car.
battery.
They're gonna take out the battery, put a new battery in. It's gonna be
How much that would have to cost though?
Probably not, because they probably ain't doing them, but just gonna charge it back and put it in the next car.
Nah, nigga, I don't want your battery. Don't give me can't get right back. I know that nigga ain't took care of that battery. Can you imagine getting who the battery?
Oh,
That nigga
shit.
probably Todd ain't here already. I don't want none of y'all nigga back. Nah, don't give me, bitch, give me my battery back.
Oh shit! I come back for. Well, maybe you can come back for it.
Something. That's a lot of keeping up with stuff. But nah, I don't want none of
man.
y'all nigga battery. I'm sorry.
Ty barely working with gas. God damn.
But nah, I thought that was dope. Tesla did that. I mean, Teslas are nice, but like I said, one thing that Tesla, I mean, they were first, and they cornered the market for years now. But like you said, all the other people are getting in it, and they've had years to watch Tesla, and now they giving you. The only thing I don't like about Tesla, they give you that big dash, and that bitch live, but it don't have no feng shui in it.
No.
Nah, it's all.
You see how I
it's
said it?
all tech.
They don't have no feng shui. They don't have no ambiance.
You ain't gonna get the orange lights and shit.
Yeah, like they don't. Because you get in a BMW, man, that shit look like a spaceship. It
Yeah.
got the little modern lights and stuff in it. Tesla on your new models, if they do that, they can keep them. Just that little adjustment alone will probably keep them in the game.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Of course, I ain't got it in my shit, but them cars that got the cooling seats, boy, that shit a game changer.
I could
especially in the South.
I could deal with the cooling seats. I never was a fan of the heated seats.
No, my butt be too hot.
Man, boy,
Balls.
you be driving, sweating. What the fuck going on?
My Chrysler had them cool
Hey,
seats on there.
that shit be funny though, cause like when you cut it on and somebody don't know, cause Courtney did that shit to me the first time. She cut the heated seats on my
didn't
side.
know.
I'm like, man, am I running the fever? What the fuck is going on right
Nigga
here?
over there barbecuing that there. Nigga over there baking. What the fuck I'm so hot for?
Dummy.
That is fucked up. I guess this is just a tech. You know, the start of this shit is about tech. You brought up Apple. We talked at the top of the show. For people, you know, I think that this is going to be significant. But Apple, they said that they're going to introduce low cost MacBooks to rival or challenge Chromebooks. They just announced this week. If you know anything about the Chromebooks, over 10 million different schools worldwide already employ Apple's iPads. So they feel like by offering the Chromebooks, because a lot of these school districts now are all using Chromebooks. So by Apple kind of coming into it, they can put a slice on Chromebooks.
Man, Apple gonna call the affordable one $800. I still ain't seen the price.
We gonna say $9.99.
They haven't, but you know what? If you can get an Air for like $8.99 in a Chromebook, if you're trying to rival Chromebook, and that's what they said, they're trying to challenge Chromebook, it got to be a little bit more cost effective.
Hopefully, and to be honest with you, that'd be perfect for me because I got the MacBook Pro and I don't use half of this shit that's in here.
Yeah,
I go to the internet on it.
yeah.
That's what you do on the Chromebook.
Man, you know, I use my MacBook for the pod, and I use that shit to watch the game like I did.
Yeah. And
Just to add more screens in.
And I'm pretty sure Chromebook can do all that.
Right. But I'm not mad at Apple. From a business perspective, one thing you got to try to think about in business, we've talked about this a number of times, is trying to stay relevant or trying to reinvent yourself. And that shit not the easiest thing. I've been having to ponder over some things a lot lately, but it's that shit hard. Like, how do you, like, if you somewhere like a Pizza Hut or you somewhere like a Chromebook, like, what do you do to make you stay within the stay in the light, stay the life, not go to dead.
Apple always been good with that, and
of course
they
they ain't been good. We been giving.
They good at ripping and repeating.
I'm being funny when I said
they good at keeping you in their shit.
Them fuck nigga move the goddamn earphone hole from right here to up here, and everybody, I gotta get that. They good. You right.
The Apple event September is Tuesday, so we gonna probably find out more. But
about that Chromebook
on the phone
or MacBook,
they switching the charging cable to USB-C.
See, told you. And see, now you're gonna have to go buy it. But you know what? When you watch that Apple movie, he said that from jump. That's been his thing. Because I don't give them that yet. Because if you give them that, then they ain't gonna wanna. Yeah, so.
But the only thing, they gonna make an adapter. But that's why I don't buy a lot of Apple accessories. Like, you know, you put your phone on and you can play music and all that stuff. I don't get that because once you change out the port, then your shit don't work no more. Or, you know what I'm saying? But I do love USB-C though. Boy, that shit will charge your phone in about 8 minutes.
It will.
They
I love that. They
faster?
Yeah.
Stupid fast.
The USB-C, the small one, ain't it?
Yeah. Remember that red cord I used to have on my old little Android? They charge your shit in 10 minutes. Shit would charge.
You ought to get USB-C for that. It's just gonna have the regular port, but the USB-C plug. What you call the shit there is the block. The USB-C to Lightning. That shit plug your shit.
I got a block that do it.
Well, you need to use it.
Oh, because it's a supercharger too.
Yeah.
Oh, why y'all didn't tell me?
Apple shit go up to 20 watts.
Yeah.
No, Best Buy got something like 65 watts. Yeah.
But there you go. Drake announced this week. We thought it was last week, or we thought it was a couple weeks ago, but he actually put a date on it. Drake said that he was going to be dropping his album finally on September 22nd. You ready to hear from Drake?
No.
You don't care? You think it's dead?
Yeah. And but I'm gonna be like everybody else and listen as soon as I can. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think he got it no more.
I think because there's no music, it's gonna be real hard for him to kind of shine right now.
But then also think about it, like, who is challenging him?
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's nothing really significant dropping right now that's challenging anybody.
And Kendrick been gone for a minute, you know what I'm saying? Like, at first he was trying to get out of his group, you know, him, Kendrick, what's the nigga name? Big Sean, all of them was kind of together. And then he was like, he just went past them so far that he was like, man, let me put out a dance hall song and I'm fucking with Beyonce and people like that.
But you know what? A lot of people gave him flack for that album, but I like that album.
I hated that album.
Like, it's not something like I'm not listening to today, but shit, hell, I said God, that was live last year, and I ain't listening to that right now. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
But like for what it was, like just I don't know, it had like a different vibe to it. And I'm not mad at artists trying different shit. It's just like us, man. Look at us. We got orange lights in here, man.
Yeah, ain't no telling what we finna look like.
We had to move cameras, dares to push shit. Yeah, bear with us.
We probably sideways. They gonna be watching us on YouTube like this.
But nah, I'm not mad at artists for trying something different. Cause then, like, think about them. We'll sit there, and I'm not saying dance hall was the answer, but we'll sit there all the time like, man, I'm tired of this same shit. Or like if a nigga give you the same album 5 times in a row, you gonna be like, man, he ain't good.
Sometimes
it's the same thing.
Sometimes that should be all right. I just want something that ain't throwaway music. I want something that we talking about a month later. We talk about shit for a week.
Is it hard to do that in today's time? Because even if it's not throwaway, we consume it so fast.
If it's good, Kodak one throwaway.
Yeah, but like, who talking about it right now? Like, I like Kodak music,
but I might not talk about it, but I'm gonna go back and listen to it.
I think it's what you said.
What?
My ears getting older, so I find myself, I'm stuck in like 05 to fucking 2012 right now.
That too.
But you know what? I got a theory on that. Does that always happen? Because I remember being younger, like 8th, 9th grade, and a lot of the OGs around the way, they were still listening to old Space Age pimping and old True albums and stuff like that. Even when the new shit was coming, they wasn't really listening to it.
I think, like you said, once you get older, you stay in this time period that was your most fun, your 20s probably.
Yeah.
So everybody, that probably was what they was doing, you know what I'm saying? And they early teens to late 20s, because that's when you having the most fun. We ain't doing shit now.
And ever since Warren got older, I ain't got nobody at that, you know.
To tell you.
Yeah, like, man, who to listen to? Because I mean, it was a couple times Warren told me some shit I wouldn't listen to. Like, nah, hell nah, I can't do that now. But shit,
because I remember when Drake first dropped, and people thought that shit was amazing. You know what I'm saying? Of course, Jeezy, we was there for that. So, but now, I don't think no album gonna get me excited like those albums.
I can believe that. Yeah,
because you ain't in the club doing, you ain't got that feeling no more.
I don't even really.
I think that too. Like, I ain't trying to like trap and shoot at everybody on the block.
But you know what? I can still listen to that music, and I can harken back to a time that sounded appeal.
I end back up at 05.
Yeah.
And yeah, these kids doing some weird shit. So the music, I don't be knowing what the hell they be talking about.
I ain't trying to take all them pills.
When do you even consume music though?
When I'm cooking.
Saturday morning.
Cooking.
Well.
Shower.
You know, for the new stuff, I do it then. But yeah, like you said, shower. Saturday morning before like the games come on, stuff like that. But I probably listen to more podcasts than I do, you know, anything else.
Yeah, I don't listen to hardly nothing no more.
I be on YouTube, man. I'm a YouTube fan.
I've actually caught myself being more YouTube, but it's only because of a couple of reasons. But
watching niggas catch raccoons and shit.
Oh, I be watching some wild shit on YouTube.
Now, if you go on YouTube, you're gonna be down a rabbit hole. Like I
be watching cooking shows. I'm like, man, I'm gonna make this. Ain't gonna never make that shit.
Ain't gonna never make that shit.
I be actually cooking that shit. But
I feel like that's what TikTok making people do. Yeah. Cook all that shit. But anyway, yeah, Drake. We'll see what he gonna do. I think it's gonna be a pretty good album, but I think it's gonna end up being like kind of everything else. Which leads me to the next part of the music question, because Quavo, he tweeted this week, is it even called to exit? Whatever you call it, Twitter, Xed. You know, he changed it to X.
No, it's Twitter.
Oh, okay,
it's
cool.
Twitter.
He said artists need a platform to release mixtapes again. He said platforms need mixtape outlets for us so we can blitz the market like the old Lil Wayne, Gucci Man, Future, and Migos did. Tired of holding all this heat. Rocket Power, Powered Up have plenty to go back to back.
No.
Man,
You think that time dead?
Well, no, we don't have those type of artists. Like,
Well, maybe we do, but to what Quavo's saying, the way we've been having to consume music, they've been holding it. I don't think that these artists are making less music. I think they just sitting on it, which maybe why it sound like throwaways when you finally get it.
well, if your album ain't got heat on it, why you think your mixtape gonna have it?
Because it's going to be right then.
Wayne was good in everything.
Right, but he was dropping them in that moment.
The thing,
You get what I'm saying? Like, okay, you just saw Alabama lose last night, and they say a line in that bitch that go with the shit that just happened last night. But now they're like, and one thing about music, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you hold on to your music and you've heard it for 7, 8, 9 months,
You tired of it.
man, you be so tired of it. Like, it'd be like, man, this can't be good no more.
But the only thing about what they're calling mixtapes, now I would like for them to go back to the jacking for beats. You know, taking people beats and doing stuff with it. That's what I consider a mixtape. Not just other songs that's not on your main album.
Hey, if they do that, I mean, I know music already oversaturated. Well, actually, it's not even saturated right now. They've been kind of chilling. But I'll take it.
me too.
Yeah. New beats or not.
But also,
Because now niggas not dropping.
but when they drop, it don't be that good.
That's what, because they're I'm
I
not
see what
saying
you're saying.
I'm not saying it's the reason, but
Yeah.
this could be part of the reason is because they holding on to that shit so long.
It's strictly
And then
money.
also, like, once they get so big, like, it's not their priority anymore. Like, Wayne stayed in the studio. That's all he did. These guys have so many other stuff going on. They probably don't even make a lot of money off the music.
But what I'm taking from this, and I still think a lot of these guys stay in the studio too. Think about it. We just saw Don Tripp just put out an album every week for fucking 6 months.
which are essentially mixtapes, but the thing is,
Right.
I put it on the live mixtapes for free when I can put it on Spotify and you gonna listen to it and I'm gonna get paid from it.
But-
remember the mixtape days, a lot of niggas
Didn't get paid.
wasn't getting paid. That was just promo.
But I'm saying that to say that, like, I still think these artists are in the studio, probably more now, because now you got mobile studios. They can be in the hotel recording, on the tour buses recording. I think they're recording music still at that level. They're just not releasing it at that level.
Yeah, but we still got the same platforms we had back then.
Yeah, but you can't, like, I don't think that, no offense, I just don't think live mixtapes is a 2023 platform.
I think I got it on my phone.
No, of course
like
you do,
certain,
but
for like certain stuff.
But like, you know how times change.
Yeah.
Like that, like he's probably saying they need to be this young whoever, create this new platform that's, I don't know, like
It's
make
gonna
it
be hard.
Instagram-ish.
It's gonna be hard,
Realish.
because of copyright.
I miss
Well, not if
them
you dropping your own
crazy
beats.
covers. I miss all them crazy ass mixtapes.
Man, them boys used to have them boy have 6 covers in one on one.
Man, what was it? Man, Gucci dropped Gucci America,
Gucci Britain.
Britain.
Yeah, he went crazy, and all of them was suck. He had one good song on each one. Of them.
Yeah, for each country.
Sorry, Gucci, but that was the truth. Did it this week. He announced that he gave back everybody back their masters, and the ones for Biggie he gave back to the state. A lot of people was championing it. A lot of people said, well, shit, he done made money off of it for 20 years, and now he giving it back. They're not worth anything anymore. I don't know where people fall or where you'll fall, but that's part of why I'm bringing it up. Now that they getting back their publishing and their masters, now they have full control. So like if it's licensed to a movie or they get it on a commercial, they can get paid off of it. But they saying they did it ran into the ground that it's not worth it anymore. Do you think it's good what Diddy did, or do you think it's, hey, get your damn publishing and figure out what to do with it, or what's your thoughts?
Man, Diddy got an album dropping Friday. I don't think it really matters except for maybe Biggie, because that's the ones that had like big hits that would maybe be in movies and commercials and stuff. Mace might have some in there, but
The Locks?
112 gonna get played forever.
what's somebody gonna do with the Locks?
Nigga, Jadakiss and them, they're still pretty relevant.
Well, but I might be ignorant on the subject, but I thought like your publishing is only for like, you know, people streaming your stuff, and if it's in movies or video games and stuff like that.
Yeah, you get paid off of it.
So you ain't running to go see Loon or listen to Loon or you know what I'm saying? Them people like that. So it would probably help the bigger acts.
But you know, like, yeah, and that's true. But they say even when you get your publishing, even if you hot, it's only as good as what you know how to do it.
And don't you get your masters back automatically after so many years?
I don't think so. And we talking about publishing, where they can get paid off of it.
Okay.
So anytime it's used or featured in basketball stadiums or stuff like that.
Yeah.
And don't forget, black cinema kind of taking over right now.
It is.
Tubi gonna be a problem. I'm still getting away from it and won't sign up for it just out of GP. But all I be hearing, man, this movie was kind of good. This movie was kind of good.
They just ain't got the money, but the movies be, the plots be.
But that's the point of it.
Nigga, them shits be amazing.
Yeah.
Well, they keep doing that but it's free, right? Does it have ads?
You can pay for it, but it is free. You can pay for it.
Why would you pay for it?
Yes.
Hey, but the way Tubi be doing, I've been thinking about, man, hollering at Baron. We need to go. We need to go and put us a little quick script together. Shit, fuck it. I don't know what it's gonna be called, but shit, I'm down.
Coming soon.
I'm down to make it. But man, I'm not mad at Diddy for the effort. I don't know enough to say, you know, how they feel. If that's how they feel, that's they personal, right? You know, they know more about their situation than me.
I'm gonna be watching his case though, because they said that case that the boy got going on, they said they're gonna make it public.
What case?
You know, he's suing the alcohol company that run all the shit, Diagolo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
for the De Leon stuff, ain't it?
Yeah, and the judge granted that they can't make it private. They gotta make everything public. So we're gonna be able to see every little step and move of that shit.
Yeah, because he kind of did say that they was doing
Racist.
some dirty stuff to it. So
I want to see what Diddy come out with Friday because it's an R&B album and he's always been good at that.
it's gonna be like one of them
Compilations.
Khaled kind of albums.
Yeah.
You like those?
No, not Khaled ones. He always gonna have some hits on there, but like you got to think like the last thing Diddy executive produced was Nipsey. That was the last great album to me. So I'm gonna check it out.
I think it's gonna be good. I like producer albums and shit like that, and we back to an actual person who actually know how to produce stuff.
I be shaky on R&B, and I know Todd say it's different, but I just be feeling like they don't be
R&B
singing.
trash.
They don't be singing, man.
Yeah, like R&B trash.
Like I need something I can turn on and want to crush to, nigga. They be making this shit that I be wanting to rap and shoot up.
Yeah, like why are you hard?
Like, why you hard?
Nigga, I want to hear your heart being broke.
Yeah. Like, you know, the R&B rapper artists used to be niggas that you think you could beat up, but now them niggas look tough like the rappers.
They
and
slapping
like,
folks and
damn,
everybody.
man.
Niggas used to be begging and shit.
Yeah.
Baby, please.
Yeah, go back to being soft, goddamn. Yeah, go back to crying in the rain and shit.
Dancing in the rain.
Having their forehead on the window pane with the rain running down the window. Go back to that shit.
Throwing rocks at a girl window. Hey. Like Common and shit.
Yeah, man.
That shit used to be lit, man.
Yeah, them niggas don't know how to be soft no more. All them niggas want to be hard. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see how it go. Congratulations are in order to Coco Gauff. On winning the U.S. Open. I don't know if y'all saw it, but the tennis star put on a beautiful performance and won her first ever U.S. Open. It was dope to see because they had the old video and picture of her when she was like 8, and she was dancing at the U.S. Open. Now to turn around and actually win. On that platform, as young as she is, as much as a rising star as she is, it was super dope, man, to see. I think it's a good place that's putting tennis in, you know, post Serena and Venus. Did y'all get a chance to see it? What was y'all thoughts and reactions to Coco winning the U.S. Open?
I didn't watch it, but she my favorite tennis player now because how she was fussing at the ref. You seen that?
Yeah.
Because the girl was playing too low. I mean, too slow.
Yeah. And she tried to sit down.
Oh, yeah.
She be getting in their shit. Hey, she can't sit down.
She can't sit down. Like, you already letting her play slow. She done played slow 8 times. So, I like shit like that. Yeah. But now,
job well done.
that's good for golf. you know what I'm saying? I'm going to support it. I mean, damn, tennis. But I'm going to support it because, like, once you get into tennis, it do be kind of interesting sometimes. It's just, you know.
I remember when they used to always play that Wimbledon shit on HBO. Now, I used to be mad because they had the shit on all day, but it used to make you kind of watch it a little bit.
Yeah.
And she young, man. She just, 19, I think?
But see, in golf, that be, I mean, dang, in tennis, that ain't that young for most of them. Because they be burnt out.
Oh, man, 19 still.
They be playing tournaments like when they starting at 12.
Yeah. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying like to win your first ever at 19.
Well, yeah. But I'm saying, yeah, most of them do burn out. Like what Serena and Venus did, it was just crazy for how long they stayed and was good. But also, you know what I'm saying, their dad kept them out of all them playing all year round and stuff like that.
Yeah. And hopefully they got the blueprint too, shit.
Hopefully.
Yeah. But it was dope, man. And then like throughout the thing, it was cool to see her talk about her dad and how influential he was, and seeing him in the crowd being excited and everything. That's always dope to see a black male, you know, behind his kids and supporting his kids and what their dreams is and their goals are. So shouts out to her. We saw back out in Boulder, Colorado, this week, man. Went in there and locked the door on Nebraska. The Colorado Buffaloes, one of the biggest talks on sports right now, played Nebraska in week 2 of the college football season. They kicked it off on the Fox Big News Sports Big Noon kickoff thing. I think the final score was 30?
A lot to a little.
14?
Yeah, 34-14. They had a late touchdown.
36-14.
Yeah, they had a late touchdown, which you know, on the second and third team. Colorado got off to a slow start, actually.
They did.
It was a lot of back and forth. Nebraska has a really, really good defense. And
Colorado don't have the best online.
They don't have the best trenches. But they were able to overcome that right before halftime, and then second half, they just went to work. Shador put on another excellent performance. I think he threw for 390 and another 3-4 touchdowns. Weaver, as advertised, he had a monster day.
Weaver went off. It was a moment that he just was like, just catching bombs.
Yeah. My man Travis Hunter had he 3 catches, but he had 70 yards on those 3 catches. So that's a pretty big day. No matter how you want to slice it. So Colorado looks as advertised, man. They already matched their win total or doubled their win total. Because they only won 1 game a year ago. To 2 games this year. Deion's recipe is proving so far to be working. You know, a lot of people gave him flack. It was a problem with Nebraska coach, with Matt Rule, where he was basically saying that early in the summer, if you remember, that he didn't like the recipe or the way that some of these coaches was going about dumping their rosters and getting new players and this, that, and the third. But what was your thoughts, man, and your feedback from the win and everything that's going on up there in Colorado? Is plenty to talk about and digest with this particular story.
Hey, man, y'all know I'm a Deion fan, and you know, like most black men was,
or should be
until recently, but they coming back around. You know what I'm saying? I see people on Facebook. I asked, y'all still hate Deion? I never hated Deion. Yes, you did.
Hey,
Yes,
look. I know somebody in particular hated everything. Well, what channel does Colorado come on this week?
Y'all stay.
What you doing?
But it's very dope, and like Deion said, like he getting comfortable, and then when he get them big boys, because he got all the skill players on both sides. Shiloh even came up and made some hits that I ain't really think he could make.
No, Shiloh he's always been a hitter. He can be a little shaky in coverage. Yeah, but he can definitely hit. He'll stroke.
Now, I love to see it. I'm gonna watch every game I can.
I will watch every game.
Fuck you, Spectrum. But now,
but it's on Fox.
I know, but some of them probably gonna be on ESPN at some point.
Yeah.
But with Nebraska coach, that was cool that he walked over to Deion. You know, Deion can't go to the middle, so he walked over to Deion's side to do the handshake.
Yeah,
and he told all the students, this the dope shit Deion do. He knew he was gonna win, so he told the students, "Hey, if y'all rush the field, I'm not gonna be able to do the handshake."
Yeah.
So they literally waited.
Yeah.
They waited, handshake. Then they rushed the field.
Yeah.
I thought that shit was dope because he told them beforehand.
Yeah, and I know me and you have been big on Deion. We've had a lot of people, like I've had a lot of people respond. I mean, y'all talk about Deion too much and stuff. Like, how can you not talk about what it is he doing? And I'm not gonna make an excuse or apologize for talking about what he doing, because what he doing is unprecedented. We've never seen this, and it's from somebody that looked like us, somebody you idolized as a little kid growing up, who's always been in the public eye, and for the most part has carried himself with honorably. You know what I'm saying? Like, being in that public eye for that long, man, it's bound to be scrutiny. It's bound to be some kind of scandal and things. And he's kind of avoided that. Even if something is to come, you know how they do. They try to dig stuff up. Yeah. But like, I still think for somebody who been in there 25, 30 plus years in that spotlight, and now to see what he doing and the lives he touching with kids, I always think of it from a perspective of, if I was in that locker room, how would I feel? You know, like playing for a coach that motivates you like that, that's talking, that sounds just like you, that you know that actually played the game. Because sometimes, you know, I've been in the locker room where people have discredited coaches that ain't never played a down of football, but they got the most to say about it. How you know? How you know that's how this man gonna react and stuff? Like, it's certain things that somebody who actually played the game, and I'm not trying to discredit coaches that didn't, but some of the ones that played it, they just know it. So to be able to play for somebody who's a master motivator, who can get his kids encouraged, who recruiting the way he is, and making a turnaround at a place like Colorado, man, it's nothing but dope. And everywhere he goes,
he makes it cool.
Everywhere he goes, it's an effect. They was just talking yesterday about the business side of it. And they were like, well, Deion, have you measured the business? He said, oh, we always gonna measure the business because that's the business. He was like, well, we'll get to that later.
Yeah.
But he was like, but that's cool. That's what I want. I want restaurants around here to be thriving. I want hotels to be getting more business. I want gas stations to be getting more. See, it's big, man, and a lot of people don't think about that. I'm glad they selling out stadiums. They getting the ticket prices the way they are. A lot of people don't think about that shit, and it's a black man who's at the helm of that, and everything he do, he talk black.
He do. And he actually said it. He don't like just talk regular.
Yeah.
He say it. But he took a contract and Colorado ain't even had the money yet.
Yep.
So he knew it was gonna work. He bet on himself.
Yeah, and that's a testament to the I think it's Rick Carlisle or whatever, Rick Carl.
That was the one that got choked.
No, I'm serious. I think his name Rick Carlisle
okay,
or something.
okay.
The AD at Colorado, for taking a chance on him and giving him that opportunity, because he hasn't, you know, what they say, you haven't proven yourself at that level. But it looked like his gamble is working, man. And man, I could go on, and I still will. You know what I mean? But I just appreciate what I'm seeing. To be in the times right now, to see it, watch it. It's dope, man. Fox is doing a good job with it too.
I told you, motherfuckers.
Right. But yeah, man, it's just dope to see everything that's going on. And even watching how Fox handling it. In between the commercial breaks, playing Money Man. Playing Quavo,
I was like, damn, they rocking in Colorado.
Yeah, man. Like they just, you know, they making it part of the atmosphere.
Fun.
That's gonna help with recruiting. The number one quarterback in the next class already said that he gonna take a visit. So all of that is like to me, that's things that's gonna like change culture, change things. You know what I mean? And like I said, a lot of people gave him a lot of flack about getting rid of, you know, the 80 plus players. A lot of those players, if y'all remember, he didn't just snatch scholarships.
No.
He just verbally said, man, hey, you might as well go jump in the portal.
Yeah.
And you got intimidated and scared and didn't even try to compete and left, which is great for him because that means you wasn't built to be here anyway.
He was like 20 to 30 just left on their own.
Right.
Like, they saw what was coming.
They saw what was
if
coming.
If you a quarterback, why would you stay there?
But then the other running back, number 9, I think is not Weaver, but he got a Wrangler or his last name. He the backup. Or he one of the running backs with the little freshman. He stayed. That safety stayed, and now they playing. And it's a few of them that stayed. But
they got a freshman quarterback that don't look that bad.
Yeah,
he might be more of a running threat, but yeah. Shador had them wheels. I knew he could take off.
Every time he run like he limping to me. I like that.
He just don't like running.
He don't. He's not really a runner. He's a thrower. And he had another monster game. What's crazy is I was telling people, like, I mean, I know he's had like 115 last week, but to me, my personal opinion, I know Weaver had a big game, but to me, the best receiver that they got is Horn. Horn Jr.
Oh, Horn,
man, that boy, that man.
dog.
If you get that, if he hadn't been able to get loose yet, but he been trying, he been showing glimpses of it. But if he get loose, man, it's gonna be hell to pay.
I mean, they got the receivers. It's just gonna be tough when they run into like the same amount of talent.
I saw Oregon yesterday. I don't really. They didn't look the part, and I know that was a game, but who really looked scary yesterday was USC.
Oh yeah, well, Caleb.
Man, USC got 5-6 guys that are guys. That little boy, man, who can Burkett or something like that, who can return. He returned the punt yesterday, and he keep doing it. They say, they've been the announcers and stuff saying, man, he about the best thing since Hester. They was like, he liked that, and
I have to see that one.
Man, he caught this punt return, man, and got out of there. They got a lot. They got a running back. They got like 3-4 receivers. Jerry Rice's son was getting loose on him. And he was at Colorado. I didn't know that. He transferred from Colorado. Braden Rice.
Damn.
Yeah.
I bet he wish. Well, he probably don't wish he would have stayed.
Yeah, I think he left. He left a few months before Deion could get there. That's the boy that he a true freshman.
Oh, that boy got another gear.
Yeah, he did. He returned one yesterday too.
But don't Colorado play Oregon?
Yeah, they got Colorado State this Saturday coming up. Then they then they play Oregon. It's gonna be a good game
because Oregon, they all skill players too.
Yeah.
So
and like you said, Colorado front has work to do.
There ain't nothing they can do about it this year, but he gonna have to get them boys in.
I mean, you can get them to maybe play a little bit more consistent, maybe a little better, but you're right. It just boiled down to they got some work to do.
Yeah. That's why I think he do a lot of fast stuff, and he don't always have time all them receivers to get down the field.
Yeah. And I told I might have said it on the pub, but I was like, man, Colorado kind of small. Shout out to Chico, man. I saw Chico recording from them niggas not small. he did a video. There's some big balls out there. It just, I guess the TV made them look like that. They got some monsters out there. So
he running the perfect offense for what he got.
And then the celebrity effect. You had all the different celebrities out there. They say he gave out 400 plus media passes or something like that.
I wish he'd have gave us one. We only need 5.
Yeah, one of his I don't know who that is that was with him. I guess he got a little crew now. But yeah, he got a question though.
They were showing Stephen A. and Shannon coming in on the jet, and like you said, everybody at Fox, you know what I'm saying, or used to be at Fox pushing this, but I think he's just doing it off GP. But yeah, it was the place to be. This shit seemed like the 80 Lakers.
Yeah. I mean, I just don't see how you can't like this story. They did the story this week. Jimmy Horn Sr., he's incarcerated right now. Yeah. And he just so happened call after the win last week when they played TCU. And he can't really watch the games, but he heard about it and know how the stats was. And he had spoke to Deion prior to. He was like, man, make sure you take care of my boy. And he was like, man, I got you. Like, Deion told him he had him, whatever. And so they got on the phone. He was like, man, this is my daddy right here. So he gave him the phone to Deion. And he was like, man, you bring so much emotion to me because you doing exactly what you told us you would do. And man, to see my boy in that light, man, I just really appreciate it. And that's the kind of story that you got up there with Deion. To me, it's a story that we all know. You know what I mean? And to see somebody, making that kind of impact.
It almost seemed like, and I'm not saying it is, but it happens so often. Like you got to know that that's just him. But like he gonna have one of them every other week. Mm-hmm. Like, and you know what I'm saying, you might not even hear about the other ones.
Yeah.
But it's dope. Colorado was rocking. I got to see the Buffalo. That was dope.
Did you see his bodyguard that he kept around him? They had on them fuck around and find out shirts.
No.
His bodyguards, they kind of going viral now, but they had on the shirts that said fuck around and find out.
Right.
Meaning like you run up on them you want, you gonna fuck around and find out. So it's just dope, man. I can't speak enough. Another thing that I didn't know that I saw from his social media was something about the desk and all of the stuff that was done in his office in Colorado was done by a black company from Jackson.
Oh, that's dope.
See what I'm saying? Like he still
reach back.
He's still doing it, but like it's like people like, I don't like him. It's like, nigga, he's still doing it.
Now, do you think the Blue Bloods let him continue to do this?
It's gonna be some shit in the game. I think maybe one of the easiest ways is maybe to poach his coordinators. It's gonna be some shit. We know that, right?
He just gonna get some more.
Yeah, I know it, but I'm just saying, like, it's gonna be some. To your question or to your, I think so. It's gonna be some shit. You know, you can't look like that and
I know
be
they
like
scared.
that. And,
I know they scared.
yeah. And then you look at, and I had this as a topic as we transition, and like you look at Clemson, and Dabo was a person who refused to get into the portal. He said he didn't really like anything about it. He believed in developing players. He actually had the least people leave out of his portal and stuff. But you look at what Matt Rule said about him, and but you look at what Deion doing in this short period of time and how quick. Do you think that it's time for a lot of these older guard coaches to either move out the way or adapt to what's coming?
They're gonna have to, or they're gonna have to update their resume.
Yeah.
So, because they're gonna be out of there, because you can't compete with that. Like, they either gonna change the rules with this portal and NIL, or they're gonna go to dead.
And when you think about, like, I don't know, I guess when you think about, and not even just Deion, but anybody who takes that approach, that's no different than trying to match up. The objective is to play and beat Georgia. Georgia the Dogs right now, right? They've been back-to-back champions. We have to beat them.
Yeah.
If I do this, what you're trying to say, I can't beat them. You hired me to win. You hired me to compete against the top of the top. You didn't hire me to come in and just be good. Because if I just come in and be like, oh, I'm just happy to be here and every kid can get on the field, I'm going to get fired.
I'm going to get fired. Especially as a black coach.
Yeah,
and that's your first D1 job.
Yeah, so what you
want me to do? Work with these bums?
And like he said, I didn't create these rules. I'm doing the rules that y'all gave me. He said, I don't even believe in the kids getting money. I don't believe in this portal stuff. But if it's here, shit, yeah, he should make money.
His son making about $10 million.
But you seen that boy put that watch in. That boy put that watch in that boy face. That boy put that watch. Yeah, he had that old bling bling watch. I hope it's real. You know, they say Birdman shit. Chuck said Birdman wasn't giving out real watches. But no.
BG got out of jail finally.
Oh yeah, we didn't talk about that in music. Yeah. Yeah, shout out to BG, man. Let's see.
BG.
They were giving him a hard time on how he looked, man.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, man, that nigga 50 years old. Damn near, like, goddamn.
Yeah, been doing drugs his whole life. So.
Well, he probably been not up there. You know, he probably been working out and stuff. But we'll see what happened. But shout out to BG on finally coming home. They saying, I think it's going to be a tour.
Do you think that really happened?
Yes, I do.
With Wayne?
Yes, with Wayne. Wayne already said that he would do it.
Oh, that's the only one I was worried
Wayne
about.
always said he would do it. He said years ago, I just not doing it if everybody not in it.
Oh, well.
Now, the only problem right now is I think it's something going on with Turk. I don't know the details behind it, but I think Turk the one on the outs right now.
Man
just said I'm paying to get everybody back together.
Yeah, and most of them.
Because you know how much money they make? And I heard it might even go as far as a Cash Money Rough Riders tour again. You got to have opening acts. So
that'll be dope.
That'll be lit.
Yeah, I'm going.
But
now I go to that.
I'm going too because it's gonna be old niggas there.
Yeah, I go to that.
But
we talked about sports, and we still here in sports. But Alabama, man, took one on the chin yesterday.
I tried to tell you,
Alabama. You came out adamant about it last week. You came out adamant about it before the season. We said last week that it's either gonna work or it's gonna look really, really bad. And I think the latter happened. It looked not
really,
so
really
great.
Bad.
Texas is much improved. Got to give credit to Texas. I hate sometimes when we talk about how bad Alabama looked or whoever looked, we don't give credit to the other team. Sarkisian, if you looked at those plays, it was by design. Like some of that stuff was just downright. You can't call a better game. The concepts, the way those players were getting open, the route combinations and things. He was just putting their ass in the matrix.
Yeah.
He was just out chessing them, and that's all he was doing. Outboxed them.
Yeah, I mean, Alabama just don't have the stars. You've never known an Alabama team in the Saban era to have. You can't name anybody on the team except for McElroy.
And it's crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, I looked up those names.
I know you did. Everybody, that one you ain't tricked nobody.
And it's so crazy to say that because they still been having top recruiting classes. They still been getting the number one players. But it's like right now, it's like you're right. Who you scared of?
Nobody. I don't know anybody on the team.
But you know what?
It showed.
I told y'all that I felt like that was a recipe that, because I'm not trying to be funny or anything, but like I keep saying, and I'm going to use this as an example, Georgia don't have nobody you scared of for real. They just gonna dog you out.
Yeah.
And they've been doing it for years. I mean, they had some D linemen. Now they've had some D linemen.
But see, they don't depend on stars the same though.
Right.
It's
I get it.
they gonna pound you to death. But Alabama relies on stars.
I think it was a bad game on every front. Offensive, defensive line doesn't look good. Defense didn't look good at all.
The quarterback
didn't. He gonna need a lot of help. The offensive coordinator, I don't like anything about the concept and the schemes that they was running. It just didn't look good.
Boy,
there's not much to say about it.
I enjoy every second of it.
Ooh, they miserable, and I don't want. A lot of them, I see it's real quiet around Alabama land on social media right now. Now, I want y'all to come back out. I don't want y'all to go back to the old Shard Williams days.
Come on, fans. I thought y'all was, true Bama fans.
I ain't posted shit up.
But I told somebody else back in the Schuler days.
Yeah.
They ain't like
we
that.
We said 2 to 3 games. I think we still stand on that. Now, the good thing about what can get away with, I know nobody's going to like my take per se. I still think Georgia is the front runner for the national championship. It's going to be hard to beat Georgia. But I will say, I think for Alabama, they're going to get the luxury of, I don't think this is going to be a particularly great SEC year. I'm not impressed with a lot of SEC schools. Now, I know it's early. And football usually pick up around that year, that week 4 or 5. That's when you start seeing 5 to about 8, 5 to 9 is where you're going to see some good football. And we'll see who's going to separate themselves from the pack. But right now, nobody out there
scary.
Yeah, nobody looks real scared. Like I said, when I watched, and I know this is still early, I'm liking what I'm seeing outside. Scary wise, like USC looks scared. I'm not even making it up. With Caleb Williams and the players that they giving the ball to and the defensive players they got, they look pretty goddamn scared. Texas look good, shit.
Yeah, and that quarterback ain't no punk.
Yeah,
but I like this year that the playoffs is expanded because the way it's turning out.
Is it this year that they start, or is it next year?
No, I think it's 8 this year.
Oh, well, that's good
because it's going to be teams from everywhere.
Oh, this is going to be great.
Yeah, it's going.
Remember, that's what people were saying. They're like, "Oh man, they don't need to explain it." Yes, you do.
Yeah.
State boy looking all right. They all right.
Oh yeah, man, we look really good. Florida State looked amazing yesterday. I think we're gonna be all right. We're gonna be in the mix. I'm anxious to see how we play Miami. Miami looked really good against Texas A&M. They still didn't scare me, but they look a lot more improved. I don't give a fuck what you say. Clemson's still a name, and they still got the athletes out there. They just don't have the scheme. They could present some problems.
I might not bet Mike this year.
Yeah,
but I gotta give him his money. I gotta give him his bet back. But I might lose this year.
Did you see any of the Texas Tech Oregon game? Oh, it was a shootout. Oregon ended up winning in the last minute, but I'm talking about like it was a back and forth shootout. Like one would score, the other one would score, one would fumble, the other one would fumble. One would do a spectacular play, the other one do a spec. It was one of them old classic college Big 12 shootouts that you used to see.
Does that make Auburn look even worse?
Why?
Because of what Bo Nix doing out there compared to how he look? Or is that just the system?
Bo Nix was horrible at Auburn, but that was the system he was in. So he looked really bad. We know it. We called him Bum Nix.
But it seemed like he couldn't even throw at Auburn.
He always could throw. He had the arm now. He just didn't throw it to the right people. Shit.
Well, that's part of being able to throw.
Well, I mean, shit, I could throw really good and really accurate. I'm just throwing it to the nigga in the other jersey. Just like Nebraska quarterback. He was playing for Colorado earlier.
Oh, yeah,
he
was.
But no, it do. Like, it's scheme. And I had a partner used to always say that. He was like, Bo Nix not sorry, it's the scheme. I was like, I'm sorry. I can only go off of what he showed me. He saw. But clearly, being in Oregon system, he's been playing a lot better, and I got to give him credit. I thought he was done for, but he really made a name to himself to the point that he'll probably be a first round pick, maybe. So
that's gonna be tough. He might just be one of them college heroes.
I mean, they like him. I mean, he was up for Heisman and everything. Like Bo Nix he's not the same that he was when he was here. So, but that was a real dope game. I didn't know if anybody saw it.
Like Texas Tech doing their little trick plays and shit out there. Huh?
Yeah, they was doing a little bit too much of their fun shit, but Complex, they put out a link. You know how they do every now and then to rattle shit up, and they said the hardest position to play in sports, and they ranked them. It's only the top 8, so I'll give them to you. 8 was point guard in basketball. 7 was left tackle in football. 6 was quarterback in football. 5 was goalie in hockey. 4 is goalkeeper in soccer. 3 was relief pitcher in baseball. 2 was cornerback. 1 was catcher in baseball.
I played catcher. It was pretty hard. It was in T-ball. Does that count?
Hell no, man. Sorry, ass catcher. I know you're a big tall ass couldn't play. It take you too long to get up.
Hey, you do have to be down there the whole time.
Nigga been to stole second so quick on your motherfucking
Dummy.
You do have to have an arm though, and you know what I'm saying, be able to squat that long. But
And call plays.
yeah, but to me, number 1 would be quarterback or cornerback, because to guard somebody that you don't know where they going, that's pretty tough. Because the receiver know where they going.
Be out there huffing and puffing trying to chase on down.
I think I'm gonna have to go with cornerback, and I'm biased maybe, but I'm gonna go cornerback, quarterback. Quarterback to me is the hardest position to play. I don't give a fuck what you say. We see them motherfuckers go to dead left and right. Like, it's hard to be a premier quarterback and put that ball where it gotta go and do that for year in, year out. Well, 300-pound man stand down trying to take your head off. You're exposed. You got to stand up there and throw a ball while a linebacker coming down and still deliver it accurate. You got a lot of different concepts. You got to know what all 11 of the defense, what they doing.
Yeah.
Is knowing what your men are doing. So I don't know how catcher got number 1. But then when I say the most athletic position, I go to cornerback, because it's hard because of, like you said, I don't know where this man going.
Yeah, you got to react and be
if
better.
I'm in man coverage, I got to mirror this man across the field. They throw the ball, I'm isolated. He can see, but I can't. I don't know. I can't go catcher.
No,
And
I would put middle linebacker over them, because you got to know everybody's position. You got to know what everybody doing. You got to call the defense, and same thing for quarterback. You got to know where everybody's supposed to be, and you got to know the defense, the coverage, what they gonna do here when they come up, what's gonna happen. So, man, get catch out of there.
Yeah. Well, moving on into the dummy of the week.
Complex.
Dummy.
Hey, they could get it, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Moving on into the dummy of the week, man. The Maryland police officer. Did they give us his name? Whatever your name is, bring your motherfucking ass to the principal's office, right? He was suspended after he was going viral for kissing a woman on the job. His wife called him out, and his alleged mistress responded. Boy, you got a whole bunch of that nigga that got in trouble with the wife and the mistress because he was playing with somebody totally different. I don't know if y'all saw the video, but the Maryland police officer, I think it was in Prince George County, it went viral after he was caught with multiple different women getting in and out of his police cruiser. He did it with full uniform on, in his police car, getting in and out of the back seat, meeting different women. Looked like he was over there in the trap somewhere. And maybe that's why he thought he could get away with it, but people were videoing him and ended up posting it. It went viral. The police precinct was able to pick it up. And from there, he's done.
That's pretty dumb. So you ain't got no wife, no mistress, or no job.
That's fucked up.
Right.
And you know he'll scum.
But you know what? But you know what? The thing with police, he could just go to another city.
Yeah, probably so. Well, I don't know, something like that. They might crack down on him, but
I mean, he probably don't have to wait a while. But you know what I'm saying? He could sneak into another city somewhere.
man, that got to be wild in the police backseat. You know, like nigga, they got that big glass. Nigga, it's hard to even get in that motherfucker.
Yo, big grown ass trying to do
And
something.
he
in
looked like a
police
big
car.
boy too. You know what I'm saying? Like he looked like a tall ass. You know, he got all big ass vest and shit. But yeah, for that, Mr. Prince George Police County, man, you are the dummy of the week.
Dummy.
Dumb ass, stupid ass dummy. Any other news or information we forgot to add on?
Man, one thing I do want to say, well, this violence in Birmingham is, I know it's been bad, but they doing some Grand Theft Auto type shit, following people to the hospital, shooting them at the hospital and stuff like that.
Yeah, that was sick.
This shit is just getting out of hand. But yeah, I just wanted to say that.
And pray for Morocco, man. What happened in Morocco?
Oh, pray for Morocco.
800 of them.
And Jack, I hope you're doing all right.
Yeah, man, he told me that. I didn't know that. I ain't gonna put it out there, but I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. He was like, man, you didn't even check on me. Like, I ain't know, Jack.
Yeah, like,
But he was giving you your props. He said you checked on him. I was like, I ain't know.
nah, I checked
Nobody
them.
told.
I checked them on accident.
This week, and not that it's any less important or anything, but the anniversary of September 11th is coming up. You know, this always be a
Somber.
somber time. This is, September 11th. Everybody can kind of always remember where they were at, what they went through, and what they were thinking at a time when that happened. So,
It's gonna be the episode gonna be out.
yeah, it come out when this come out Monday.
Oh shit, I'm flying too.
On that note, we'll be back next week like we never left, because like we say every week, we never leave. You dig?
Bye bye.
Dummy.